you unknowingly doing something every day that's damaging your bladder and causing leaks or infections? If you're over 60, there's a strong chance the answer is yes. In fact, number 2 on this list is something almost every senior does daily, and it may be the most dangerous of them all. That's why I want you to stick with me until the very end of this video. We're going to expose 7 common daily habits that could be causing incontinence and infections, and most people have no idea they're making these mistakes. But don't worry, it's not all bad news. At the end of this video, I'll also share 5 simple foods that can help protect your bladder and urinary system, giving you more control, more confidence, and better health every single day. Did you know that nearly half of all people over 65 quietly struggle with urinary incontinence or frequent urinary tract infections? These are not just small inconveniences. For older adults, they can lead to serious health problems like kidney damage, chronic pain, and even dangerous infections that spread through the blood, a condition called sepsis. It might feel embarrassing to talk about, but it's incredibly important because most of the time these problems are not caused by disease. They're caused by everyday habits we don't think twice about. Simple things like how often you move, what you drink, how long you hold your pee, and even how you clean yourself after going to the bathroom can all affect your bladder's health in big ways. So, let's begin with the first habit. Many seniors spend most of their day sitting, whether it's on the couch, watching TV, reading, or just resting. And while it feels relaxing, sitting for long periods without movement is quietly harming your bladder. Here's how. When you sit too long, especially without getting up for hours, the blood flow to your lower body slows down. This reduced circulation weakens the muscles that support your bladder. These muscles, called the pelvic floor, are responsible for keeping urine inside until you're ready to release it. Think of your bladder like a balloon held by a rubber band. When that band gets too soft, leaks happen. That's exactly what happens when the pelvic floor muscles weaken. Even simple actions like standing up, coughing, or sneezing can cause urine to leak if these muscles aren't strong. On top of that, sitting too long without using the bathroom lets urine sit in the bladder for hours. This gives bacteria the perfect place to grow, which raises the risk of infections. The fix is simple. Move more. Try to stand up and walk around every 30 to 60 minutes, even if it's just a lap around the room. Gentle movement helps blood flow, strengthens your muscles, and keeps your urinary system working like it should. Now, let's talk about water. Many older adults believe that drinking less water means fewer trips to the bathroom and fewer chances of accidents. But this is a huge mistake. When you don't drink enough water, your urine becomes very concentrated. That's why you may suddenly feel like you have to go, even when your bladder isn't full. This is called urge incontinence, and it's often made worse by dehydration. Even worse, concentrated urine becomes the perfect place for bacteria to grow. This can lead to burning, pressure, and repeat infections. Some seniors try to catch up by drinking lots of water at night, but this only increases the chances of wetting the bed. Instead, sip water steadily throughout the day. Small, regular drinks help keep your bladder clean and calm. Another bad habit many people have is holding their pee too long. You're watching TV, running errands, or just trying to avoid the bathroom again. We've all done it. But this habit can seriously hurt your bladder. The bladder is like a stretchy balloon. It fills up and tells your brain when it's time to empty it. But if you keep ignoring that signal and holding your urine too long, your bladder starts to stretch out too far. The muscles lose their strength. And when this happens over and over, the bladder can no longer empty all the way. This means urine stays behind after you go, and that leftover urine becomes a breeding ground for infection. Even worse, an overfull bladder can start leaking, especially at night. This is called overflow incontinence. And here's a strange truth. Many seniors stop feeling the urge to go altogether, especially if they take certain medications or have nerve issues. That means the bladder fills without warning, and leaks happen suddenly. To stay healthy, try to empty your bladder every 3 to 4 hours, even if you don't feel like you need to. Room hygiene. It's something we don't always talk about, but it's one of the biggest reasons seniors get urinary infections. After using the bathroom, especially after a bowel movement, it's very important to clean properly. This can be hard for older adults with arthritis, poor mobility, or balance problems. For women, the risk is even higher because the urethra is shorter and closer to the source of bacteria. One common mistake is wiping from back to front. This pulls bacteria directly towards the bladder opening. Another issue is wiping too roughly or using harsh paper, which can cause small cuts in the skin and let bacteria in. For seniors who wear adult diapers or pads, it's also important to change them often. Leaving a soiled pad on creates a warm, moist place where bacteria thrive. This leads to skin irritation, rashes, and sometimes serious infections that can spread. The solution is simple, but takes consistency. Always wipe front to back. Use soft, unscented wipes if needed, and make sure pads or diapers are changed as soon as they're wet. Now let's talk about a popular drink, coffee. That morning cup might be comforting, but it could also be making your bladder problems worse. Caffeine is a known irritant for the bladder. It stimulates the muscle that controls urination, making it twitchy and more likely to leak. This is especially a problem for seniors with already sensitive bladders or weak pelvic muscles. And caffeine isn't just in coffee. It's in tea, chocolate, soda, and energy drinks. Even a little bit can increase urgency and the number of times you need to go. And here's something many people don't realize. If you've switched from regular soda to diet soda, thinking it's healthier, you might be doing more harm than good. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose are also bladder irritants. They can increase muscle spasms and inflammation, making you feel like you need to go all the time. Chronic irritation can even lead to a painful condition called interstitial cystitis, which feels like a constant bladder infection but doesn't go away with antibiotics. If you drink coffee or diet soda and have bladder issues, try cutting back slowly. Switch to caffeine-free herbal teas like chamomile and use natural sweeteners like honey or stevia in small amounts. Pay attention to how your body reacts. Your bladder will thank you. Now, here comes the big one. And it's probably the habit most people ignore. Not managing constipation. That's right. Problems in your gut can lead directly to problems with your bladder. When your bowel is full of stool, it puts pressure on your bladder. This makes the bladder feel full even when it's not, and it makes it harder for the bladder to expand. This means more trips to the bathroom, more leaks, and more accidents. Also, a full bowel pushes on the nerves that help control the bladder, making leaks more likely and control more difficult. Many seniors don't even realize they're constipated because they've gotten used to going only once every few days. But the truth is, if your stool is hard, dry, or painful to pass, that's constipation. And it has to be managed. Regular bowel movements keep the bladder functioning properly. Eat more fiber-rich foods like fruits, leafy greens, and whole grains. Drink plenty of water. Take short walks every day to help your digestive system stay active. And if needed, talk to your doctor about mild stool softeners or natural remedies like prunes or magnesium. Don't wait until constipation becomes a serious problem. Managing it now will protect your bladder health for the future. And finally, we reach the #1 daily habit that's causing major problems. And that's doing nothing to strengthen your pelvic floor. These are the muscles that hold your bladder, bowels, and organs in place. If you're not working these muscles daily, they will weaken. And when they weaken, leaks become more frequent and harder to control. It starts with small dribbles when you cough or laugh. But over time, without strengthening, you lose more control. This is called stress incontinence, and it's one of the most common types in older adults. Luckily, these muscles can be strengthened at any age, even in your 70s or 80s. The best exercise is called a Kegel. To do it, simply tighten the muscles you would use to stop urinating midstream. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then relax. Do this 10 times, 3 times a day. That's it. It may feel strange at first, but over time, you'll notice better control and fewer accidents. And if you're not sure you're doing it right, there are physical therapists who specialize in pelvic floor therapy for seniors. There are also gentle resistance tools and even apps that guide you through daily routines. But the key is consistency. Just like brushing your teeth, this is something you need to do every day. If you're doing nothing to support your pelvic floor right now, it's time to start. Your health depends on it. Now that we've covered the bad habits, let's end with something positive. These 5 foods can help improve your bladder health, fight infection, and reduce the chance of accidents. First, cranberries. Unsweetened cranberries or cranberry supplements have compounds that stop bacteria from sticking to the bladder wall. This means even if bacteria get in, they're less likely to cause an infection. Just a small amount daily can help prevent UTIs. Next, pumpkin seeds. These tiny seeds are packed with zinc and magnesium, both of which support muscle health and reduce bladder spasms. Sprinkle them on your cereal or salad for a simple boost. Watermelon is another great option. It's over 90% water, helps flush out the urinary system, and contains antioxidants that support bladder and prostate health. Then we have leafy greens like spinach and kale. These are full of vitamins, minerals, and fiber. They help with bowel regularity, reduce inflammation, and support bladder health. And finally, Greek yogurt. This probiotic powerhouse supports gut health, which helps the body fight off urinary infections from the inside. Eating a cup a day can strengthen your immune system and balance your digestive and urinary systems. There you have it. The 7 daily habits that may be causing incontinence and infections, and the 5 simple foods that can help you fight back. Now, We'd love to hear from you. Have you or someone you know struggled with leaks or infections? Did any of these habits surprise you? Let us know in the comments below. Your story might help someone else. Thanks for watching, and take care of your health, one small habit at a time.